Okay. All right. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon on this Saturday. We are so excited to have all of you here, all of our attendees, and to those that are tuning in live on Facebook. We are so ecstatic that you're joining us on this Saturday afternoon. For those of you that are in different time zones, it may be the morning. So we are just really happy to have you here. We have wonderful program planned for you this afternoon with our children who will be performing in music and arts and dance. As well as science. So they've been working really hard over the summer and just putting all of their hard work and dedication into their classes. They will be showing you everything that they've learned. And I'm really excited to just be a part of this wonderful organization. We have some parents that are on the line also supporting. Our teachers are here on the line, our instructors, and they are absolutely wonderful. They have been investing and our kids during this time when we know it is so important and crucial to be able to be there for our kids. Our kids' worlds have been completely turned upside down since COVID-19. And despite all of that, they have been able to continue moving past every obstacle and every mountain. And it's only because we have your support and because you have been there supporting our kids. So we want to thank you all for being here, and we want you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Hopefully your family is watching with you. If you're watching on Facebook, if you'd be so kind and share this live post, that would be great. And if you are watching on Facebook, you can feel free to comment below. If you're joining us through Zoom, you can feel free to chat something encouraging and inspiring in a chat box. Or if you have a question, you can put it in a Q&A box to one of our panelists. Once again, we're so excited to have you. And at this time, I'll be turning it over to Caitlin.
Hi, everybody. I'm Caitlin. I'm so excited to be with the program today. Obviously, it's occurring under some extenuating circumstances with COVID-19. And COVID has seriously impacted our kids, from witnessing family members potentially get COVID to interrupting their lifestyles and their schools and keeping them away from their friends. iRaise has become an outlet for all of our children to have creative experiences and be able to connect socially with everybody. So please, if you're watching and you can spare some time and a donation, please text 2020 iRaise to 71777 in order to give. It can be any amount, but it would be awesome if you could just give something so iRaise can continue to provide these amazing programs for our kids. But with that, I'll introduce the hosts we have today for our program. First is Andrea Welch. She's a customer experience manager for Macy's Bay Plaza and the manager in charge of community outreach. She's been with Macy for 10 years and she grew up in the Bronx, Mount Vernon area. She studied performing arts and fashion in school, and her passion is giving back to her community and mentoring young children. Second will be Niorkis Perez. They are the bilingual customer experience manager for Macy's. She's been with the company for 8 years and is a part of the store's engagement committee. She grew up in the Bronx and has a passion for education and the culinary arts. Finally, last but not least, is Tiffany Johnson. She's the operations visual manager for Macy's, and she's been with the company for 10 years. She grew up in Bronx and studied in Virginia. Her passions are decorating and project management. Give a hand for all of our hosts today, and thank you so much if you donated already.
Thank you so much. We are, Tiffany, Narkis, and I are so excited to be a part of this event and represent Macy's Bay Plaza. As you know, Macy's Bay Plaza is one of our community stores, and we're so excited to represent our community. We see ourselves in the children, and we see ourselves in this organization. In the month of August, Macy's is doing the big give back, and that's when all the colleagues and associates and even customers can contribute, and Macy's will match whatever we contribute. So we are working really hard to get these contributions in, and of course, the organization that we chose for this month is iRaise. So we're so excited to be here, and we're excited to see the performers. Okay, so let's get this started. So now we will have Read Out Loud group poetry reading by the readers.
Hi, thank you so much for that introduction for our read-along group. So my name is Siobhan Shank, and I've been the facilitator for the Monday read-along group. So today we're going to have two groups of students present two different poems. The first is going to be Bilal Ali and Madison Langford, who are doing a poem about the end of summer. So Bilal, if you'd like to start.
Yes, thank you. I'll be saying a poem about the ending of summer. The familiar rhythm of the cricket's chirp creates the soundtrack for each day, ensuring summer end and the autumn's on her way. The stifling heat of the summer sun is now tempered by the clouds, those fluffy cotton August clouds that soft breeze push about. Shadows falling everywhere as the sun plays a peekaboo, losing their strength with each day a new day. A sure sign that summer is through. As the lazy, carefree days, summer days, relentlessly draw to an end, excitement grows for what's ahead. As school days and the fall begin.
And no matter how the years may pass and how old I come to be, I'll always love this time of year as it held such fond memories of sitting with my childhood friends, recalling all of our fun, while running, swimming, and riding bikes beneath the summer sun, and sharing all of our hopes and dreams as the future stirs us on, knowing as we sit on the late August eve, summer's ending, but her memory still lives on. If there is a haunting sadness sometimes that I feel when those dark shadows fall, and that my greatest adventures in life are just memories now aroused by the sweet cricket calls.
Great, thank you guys so much. And now for Xavier Borges and Genesis Brooms, who are going to be reading The Sugar Plum Tree.
Okay. The Sugar Plum Tree by Eugene Field. Have you ever heard of the sugar plum tree? 'Tis a marvel of great renown. It blooms on the shore of the Lollipop Sea, in the garden of Shut-Eye Town. The fruit that it bears is so wondrously sweet, as those who have tasted it say, that good little children have only to eat of the fruit to be happy next day. When you got to the tree, you would have a hard time to capture the fruit which I sing. To the boughs where the sugar plum swings. But up in that tree sits a chocolate cat, and a gingerbread dog prowls below. And this is the way you contrive to get at those sugar plums tempting you so.
You say with the world to that gingerbread dog, and he barks with such terrible zest. The chocolate cat is once all agog, as all her swelling partitions attest. And the chocolate cat goes covering around from this leafy limb onto that, and the sugar plums tumble, of course, to the ground. Hooray for the chocolate cat. There are marshmallows, gumdrops, and peppermint cans with striping of scarlet or gold. And you carry away the treasure that rains as much as your apron can hold. So come, little children, cuddle closer to me in your dainty white night cape and gown, and I'll rock you away to that sugar plum tree in the garden of Shut-Eye Town. Thank you.
Great job. Thank you so much, you guys.
Good job, guys. That was amazing. I'm sure you guys worked really hard on mastering that. And speaking of masters, next we have the Master Builders.
Okay, so I'm going to share my screen now for the presentation. Oh, wait. There we go. So, as you know, we are the Lego group, and this summer session, what we ended up doing was making a gallery of builds because a lot of the kids made more than one thing. So, what we did was we came up with a name, so we called it the Brick. And here's our gallery. It includes 3D models, 2D models, art pieces, and anything you can think of. So, we'll begin with Aaron Baird.
Hi, my name is Aaron Baird, and this is my Starry Night painting. It's from the original Starry Night by Vincent van Gogh. I did the shading on the moon and the big star. I used gray and white on the big star, and I used a dark yellow, a dark orange like yellow on the moon, and a light yellow on the moon. I also did a little bit of houses and the giant tree and the wind. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Aaron. So as you can see that this build was in our last presentation, and this is because Aaron sort of showed us how to master the 2D space using Lego. So as you can see, he showed us how to make Starry Night. And what we did with this is that we took it for an inspiration for a new project called the Painting Gallery. So here's our next build by Madison Langford.
Hello, my name is Madison Langford, and this is my next project, Starry Night. As you can tell, this is a different version of my fellow participants' picture of Starry Night. This is actually my spin on it. And basically, what I did for this was I reimagined in my head as if you was in in a nature spot reserve or something, and you got to just sit down and just look at the stars on a really mellow summer night. Hence why it looks really mellow in the picture. And also that, as you can tell, there's flowers here and there just flying with the wind also. And also similar to my other fellow person said. Also, I use different types of colors for the stars as well to capture its shadow side on also, for the light side and the shadow side. And that's kind of it. Thank you.
Next, we have a 3D model. This is Madison's Tiny Egypt City. Madison?
So for this one, so this is called Tiny Egypt. For the reason why it's called Tiny Egypt is two reasons. Number one, I can't afford to do all the entire thing because it would take a long time. Number two is because at first when I was thinking about it, in the Bronx we have different types like tiny Pakistan, for example. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna take the word tiny and just put it with Egypt instead. So after that, I just made all the people just do what they do on a regular basis, daily chores, doing their back in the daytime, feeding animals, make sure that, they do what they have to do, build pyramids, and that's it. So the next one is Dolphin University. So this one is actually also like an inspiration from my school and my mom's school, which has the word university in it also. NYU, by the way. And so this one is called Dolphin University, of course. There's three things you should know about this build. Number one, as you can see, this is for recess time. As you can tell that they're all playing, having fun, doing what they usually do on a recess, hanging out. Number two, for the buildings that you see on the in the build, this is actually the cafeteria, the big one in the behind this building here. So the reason for that is because for my first attempt to make an actual building, that was the small one was my first attempt. So for the cafeteria, that's why it's so big because I started to master building actual buildings afterwards. So that's why it looks so big. And number three, like I said before, this is a remastered version of my school, that MS-194, by the way. It's basically it's the exact same thing, but then it's all together. So I said, let me just separate them so that way they can look, separate from each other. And that's it. And then for this picture, it's a little Easter egg I made. His name is Toy Bonnie. As you can tell, for the kids who do know about this game, it's called Five Nights at Freddy's. It's a really good game I love also. So this is my favorite character named Toy Bonnie. He is a blue rabbit with green eyes, red cheeks, and a red bow tie. He is one of my favorite out of the entire franchise, believe it or not. And also for this project, at first I was trying to just make like just different types of characters from there. So I said, let me just, make some more. So then, as you can tell on the screen, I made lots and lots of characters from Toy Mango to Toy Chica and Toy Freddy. And that's the entire cast I did so far. I mean, to me, I feel like it would be good to make more, but at the same time, I said, nah. So let's just keep it here. So at the same time, I'm pretty proud of it. And yeah, thank you for your time.
Thank you so much, Madison. That was amazing. I loved all your builds that you made for this summer session. Next week.
Also, sorry, Antonio, to interrupt. I was also going to show you something just for you. Can I share my screen by chance, please? Can I be able to screen share, please, real quickly?
Yeah, sure. Give me 1 second, Maddie.
Okay, thank you. All right. It's still not letting me screen share. It's disabled.
You have to enable it.
It looks like you're on twice.
All right, here it is. Okay, sorry for that. So here's the picture I was talking about. This is dedicated to Antonio. If I can find it for the share screen, I can. Which I can't. So okay. Let's see.
You can just do your speech real quick. How about that?
Okay, so basically what it is I want to say, before I start, I want to say thank you to all my friends and Antonio, of course, for this wonderful opportunity to be in a Lego group with you guys. I really loved it, and it's very fun. For the picture that I was kept telling Antonio about over the course of this week, it's actually a picture of, a rainbow that has Antonio's name on it, and it says, Antonio, you are awesome, with a smiley face on the side. It's to show my appreciation and how much I love the Lego build, and I'm appreciated that you let me join.
Oh, thank you so much, Madison. Yes, it was a pleasure having you in class, and obviously you did so much for our presentation. You really mastered every skill that I set out to teach you guys. Thank you so much, Madison. We'll see it after class or after this presentation. But next we have Matthew Liu. Matthew?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Hi, my name is Matthew Liu. I made a painting. I'm 10 years old. This painting has variety of colors: orange, yellow, red, dark blue, and purple and pink. I tried fading the colors. I got this painting from an abstract picture. Next is my truck. I built the truck. It uses 585 pieces. I built it by copying from many truck pictures. And the truck has lots of features, like a trailer hauling money. It has small features like an oil tank and truck horns. I also added a steering wheel and seats for interior detail. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much, Matthew. Your builds are really amazing this semester. Okay, Jaden.
Hello, my name is Jaden Quo, and I am 11 years old. This is my horse. I decided to make an old car. Can you hear me?
Now I can hear you. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. The two horses are how the carriage moves. Moving on to my next build is a warship. This warship has eight cannons, 4 on each side, and one command room. I got inspired to make that because Antonio told us once to make a boat. I had no idea what to make, but then all of a sudden, the warship, I just started making it. Just kept on going, and then this just came up. And this is my blue car. This blue car took me about 2 to 4 days to make, but this car was only made out of Legos. This car has 2D. This car has a 2D wheels and 4D body. Okay, this is my city. Welcome to my city build. This city build has 2 towers, and they are the twin towers. I decided to make this because this the twin towers. My mom told me a lot of stories about this twin towers, and I just decided to make it in my city. These 3 tiny houses that you could see are I moved 3 times. So I decided to make 3 houses connected to each other. Oh, I forgot to tell you what my city build called. My city build is called the history of Jaden's Claw life. This house is a white house. I decided to make this because I try to make a white house, but all of a sudden I just messed up on the flooring, so I decided to make a blue house. I am Jaden Quo, and thank you for your time.
Thank you so much, Jaden. Your city was really amazing. It took a lot of time, I remember. So nice job. And next we have Demoy Barker. Is Demoy here today? Demoy? Okay. I think Demoy is absent. Okay, so Demoy, this summer session, he came in late. So what happened is that he had to do a lot of catch up. However, he excelled really miraculously since he started making things. He just started going wherever whatever he could find. So he started making an American flag. He used a lot of creative ideas of how to incorporate the stars. And then he made a painting like the rest of us. And he took inspiration from a piece online. And the creativity aspect of all these paintings was figuring out how and what pieces could you use in order to make the painting alike to the original. So what he did was he used all these diagonal type pieces and it took him a while to make. And this is the original. So I just thought it was super creative how he figured out how to get these angles in, since it's really hard to do that in Lego. And however he mastered it, and I was very, very impressed. And that's how he made this painting. Next, we have Wilson Chung. Wilson?
Here we go. Hi, my name is Wilson, and I saw rainbow. So that's red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. So our 7 colors of the rainbow were in April. Next, we have 4 flags: Germany, USA, Italy, Sweden, and more flags. Then I saw a Google logo like this: Google. Google. And look at all these numbers and letters on the MTA. The website is mta.info. And here's your city. Whoa! You saw a boat boardwalk, houses, parks, parking lot, and more. That's a lot. Whoops. That's a cool city. It's huge. All right. Do you need anything else? Turn the page to see what happens next. Whoops. I meant the wrong picture. Hey. Hold on. And I saw a slide, swings, pool, soccer, and others. Let's see what. And a building. Let's keep going. And wait, what about your alphabet?
Oh.
It's okay. All right. Thank you for your time. I hope you see you again.
Thank you, Wilson. Thank you, Wilson. You did really good this semester. You built probably one of the biggest cities out of all of us. So very nice job. Okay, next presenter is Bilal Ali. Bilal?
Yes, I am here.
Ready? Let's do it.
Yes. Hello, my name is Bilal Ali and I am 9 years old. Today I'll be talking about the painting I did in Lego Digital Designer. This painting was inspired by the Colors painting made in 1942. This painting looks very smooth, and this is the original painting. Can you go back to the other painting that I did?
And then.
So in the other picture, it looked very, very smooth. In this picture, it was supposed to be an optical illusion. So when you're working from the top, it will become an optical illusion from the bottom when you look from different angles. The angle that you will see is not an optical illusion is from the top. Can you go to the next picture? Yes, so this is my boat I also made in Lego Digital Designer. Fun fact, I actually tried to make the Titanic, but I basically turned it into a cruise ship. And go to the other angle. Now there's another angle. Yes, this angle. It took me about 2 to 5 weeks to finish all of it. I had to add some touch-ups, but that's it. And this is supposed to be the guy that's operating the bridge. That is boat in boat language. So these seats are basically filled, but the guy that's driving it never actually picked up anyone. These seats are mostly filled all the time.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Bilal.
you for your time.
Thank you so much, Bilal. Next, we have Genesis Moore. Genesis, you ready?
Yes. Hi, my name is Genesis Brooms or Moore, and I'm 8 years old. And this is basically a painting. And I started to be creative. I didn't really know what to do anything, so I just started to be creative. Next one, please. Next is my hotel. So it is a very big hotel, and I have like little dog parks, like mad dog parks over there. And then I have the people who are surrounded over it going into the hotel or picking up their dogs. And that is it. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much, Genesis. Our next presenter was Raphael. Unfortunately, he's out of town currently. And what he did was that he didn't have access to Lego Digital Designer. So what he did is he started building stuff in his house. So here's a rocket ship that he made. And it's about 2 feet tall. It was rather tall, but I was very impressed that he took the creativity to start making stuff in his house, even though he didn't have access to it. Our next presenter is Xavier Borges. Xavier?
My name is Xavier Borges. This is my simple abstract painting inspired by the famous painter Pate Mondrian. It has 351 brick pieces, and it took me 2 days to complete. I used red, white, black, and blue and yellow colors to create this optical illusion masterpiece. This is my zombie town, and it is based on The Walking Dead, and it took me about 2 weeks to create. The main zombie is Black. And those 4 kids are the last kids to be in the city, and they're gonna go really fast. I'm Xavier Borges, and thank you for your time.
Thank you so much. And next we have Levi Blair. Levi? Are you there? Oh, Levi, what he made for us was he made a video game console. And as you can see, he put us at the player select. So there's these different characters and you're selecting with the control. And I thought it was a super creative idea for implementing video games inside LEGO Digital Design. Next, we have Aaron Baird. Aaron, again, this is his city.
All right. I said all right.
Oh, you get okay.
So this is my city. I have a hospital, 2 buildings, 4 houses, and a park. This is one of the houses, and these are 3 girls and picnic tables and a seesaw and a roundabout thing and a slide. And then we have a pond and just a bunch of trees. And then we have a hospital with a bench and flowers and two buildings.
Thank you so much, Aaron.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much. Okay, guys, so next we have our group projects. So here are the projects that we did from this year and how we started to use collaboration and Lego Digital Designer by implementing and sending each other builds. So as you see in this image here, this was culminated by multiple people in our class. And this was made by Matthew Yu. These weapon stores were made by Bilal Ali. These towers made by Xavier. This whole castle was made by Wilson. And these targets and this blacksmith were made by Jaden Kuo. And this throne, as you can see from here in this corner over here, that is made also by Matthew. And as you can see, this whole scene took a lot of work, and it was really interesting to implement collaboration in our builds this year since we figured out how to do it from Wilson. And it was a lot of fun making huge things that we could all collaborate on. Our next one is our treehouse build. This is where I built these pylons to put the tree houses on, and everyone was supposed to make their own unique tree house. So as you can see, they're connected by bridges. And we start with Xavier Borges' house. And this is a playground themed house. This is it from the outside. We have Bilal Ali. It's a castle themed tree house. And Matthew Yu, as you can see, the intricate detail in the TV, the trophies, the remote, and the person sitting on the couch. And that is now is time for our group city. This is our last and final build. Since we learned how to collaborate, we figure out how to put all of our cities together. So let me share my screen real quick. It's our last build. So this is our biggest city. This is about the amount of 18,000 pieces. In real life, this would span about a 10 by 10 table and take up almost the entire thing. It's humongous, and it is a combination of Xavier's, Jaden's, Matthew Liu, Aaron Baird, Madison Langford, and everyone else's efforts in our group. As you can see, there's flags various around the city, and this is our city Legotopia. So after long hard work in our Lego group this year, thank you so much, Lego group, for participating, and very, very nice job. Thank you.
Wow, that was so impressive. Good job, guys. It looked like such a tedious task, but you guys definitely executed it wonderfully. Definitely something I couldn't do, so I'm super impressed. Okay, so next we have the ballet dance.
Hi, everyone. My name is Coco, and I am the ballet instructor. So this is my first time working with IRISE, and I had the honor to teach 2 ballet groups. So one for the youth group, which is students who age 6 to 10 years old, and the other group is for students who age 10 to 19 years old. So we actually covered many materials from the American Ballet Theater National Training Curriculum because I'm their certified teacher. And we learned a little excerpt from the ballet called Sylvia. And because none of my students can make it to the performance, sorry, but I'm gonna dancing on their behalf. So if someone can play the music for me.
So well,
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear it.
Now I'm back. Hey Dad, now I'm back. I'm back.
Let's try it one more time with the music. If that doesn't work, I can play my own music. Okay. And that's my piece. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you, Coco, for a wonderful performance. Up next, we have our wonderful performance, the Blessed Children Dancing to 10 Toes.
Hello, my name is Samantha Chisholm. I have been working with iRaise since I started volunteering in April, and we actually started in May. And I first did contemporary, which is it's a balance between hip hop, jazz, and regular ballet dance. So I started with contemporary first, and now I learned to modify it for both genders. It doesn't have to specifically be for a boy or a girl, so everybody could freely do it. And my students Xavier and Bilal Ali, Xavier Borges and Bilal Ali have been doing exceptionally well. They have exceeded beyond what I thought they could do, and I'm really proud of them. And I hope you guys like the choreography to 10 Toes. Xavier and Bilal, you guys here?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay.
Me too.
You guys ready?
I don't care if anybody ride for me, or my enemies try to slide on me. 10 toes down without a 9 on me. Cause who could be against me if God for me? Though they try to block my purpose. Take it to the unemployment line, cause it's not working. Couldn't hold me down, what was a hole up? Feet planted in the ground until I rose up. Look at how hard they tried to hold us. They'll smell the flowers before it's over. They don't wanna stunt no more. They can even stunt my growth. They the ones who coming up, so if I gotta sleep with one eye closed, luckily I got 2 more. They respect you in your field until you kneel in it. Only way to keep the peace is they can kill with it. In the pickle, but we don't know how to deal with it. Ain't nothing kosher about the culture, but we still flipping government cheese and free lunch into a meal ticket. Love ain't authentic, the drink is synthetic, we still sip it. I just got a taste for something real. When I find it, you invited to crack the seal. I don't care if anybody ride for me, or my enemies try to slide on me. 10 toes down without a 9 on me. Cause who could be against me if God for me? Though they try to block my purpose. Take it to the unemployment line, cause it's not working. Look, I told God show his face, he threw me a mirror and said be weary of your gaze, lest you be a fearer. My intent for putting pen to pad ain't never been purer. That's why I never trip on judgment from jaws of the jurors. Ooh, don't judge me, love me. Fat be on my head like Scully's when my flow get rusty. So I must be tip top with a flow disgusting enough to disrupt the flow of those that duck the power of Jah. You know the flow hot, you see all my skies, but give me applause because I'm real. I show my naked on tracks and they ask how does it feel. Well, word to D'Angelo, I would dismantle your girl's camel toe before them evangelicals taught me about brown sugar. Can't turn my nose up at no one, maybe done found boogers, but I still keep my edge of the street like a sound hooker. They can't set us up. We've upset them all. We're always teed up. We don't play no golf. They don't want smoke with us. They might have withdrawals. All those L's we stuff. Still we can't take no loss. I don't care if anybody ride for me. All my enemies try to slide on me. 10 toes down without a 9 on me. Cause who could be against me if God for me though? They try to block my purpose. Take it to the 100 block in line, cause it's not working.
Phenomenal dance, you guys. Awesome job. Next, let's welcome Diversity Division performing Boy with Love.
Chang, but you can call me June for the sake of brevity. I am the virtual dance instructor slash facilitator for the K-pop slash hip hop dance class offered at IRIS's summer program of 2020. And us as a group, also known as DTV, Diversity Division, have to offer you for today a remix of 3 different songs and choreographies. Boy with Love, Go Go, and Mic Drop, all of which were composed by a Korean pop boy band by the name of BTS. Madison, please lead on the stage, and we hope you enjoy.
모든 게 궁금해질 때 tell me oh yeah 뭐가 널 행복하게 하는지 text me oh yeah Your every picture 내 머리 나 듣고 싶어 Come be my teacher 네 모든 걸 다 가르쳐줘
Five, four, three, two, one. Five, four, three, two, one.
Thank you, DTV. Awesome dance moves. Up next, we have Michelle Lee with a few words from our council members.
Oh, I'm not Michelle. I'm Caitlin. You guys already know me from the beginning of the show, but I'm back again. And I'd just like to say how amazing all the acts have been so far. They've been so creative. And I know all of the kids today have put in so much work and effort into everything that they've done. But in order to keep supporting them and keep supporting iRaise, we are entirely funded off of your donations. So if you could please text 2020 iRaise to 71777 in order to give back and donate to our program, that would be absolutely amazing. I know all of the kids today really love the programs and the instructors that iRaise has provided. And in order to keep doing this, we need everybody to contribute what they can. Obviously, we understand that it doesn't have to be too much, but even just $5 goes a long way to keeping our programs running. And it would be awesome if everybody could contribute today.
So, good evening, everyone. So this is Anthony Mampelli and the coach on the app programming team. So just want to have a quick check. Jaden, are you there?
I'm here.
Excellent. And what about Genesis? Wonderful. I see that.
Here.
Terrific. And yeah, so Deep had something going on, so he is not able to make it. But we'll go on with our show. So as you know, apps are everywhere, right? So we use a phone, and we use apps to do our daily work. Something's really important. One of the simple functions that we said, if you want to call somebody, we'll try to make a simple app. Jaden is going to tell us, Jaden as well as Genesis are going to tell us a little bit about the app. And let me get you the screen so that you can also appreciate a little bit on how this is built. And if you're interested, you could sign up for the next program. Just let me pull up my projects. I'm gonna pull up an app where you'd be able to see both the internal. Let me know if you can see my screen.
Not yet.
Host has disabled participant screen sharing. So if you could kindly enable that, so that way I could show my screen, that would be cool. Otherwise, we will continue in this mode. Okay?
Yeah, give me 1 second, Tony.
Yep. No worries. Okay. Outstanding. Cool. So yeah, so Jaden as well as Genesis, I invite you to talk through the app and explain to us what's going on, and then we'll demo, okay?
Wait, go first?
Yeah. Go ahead. Just make
okay.
it. Uh-huh.
So this app inventor, is this. So this website is is called MIT App Inventor. It is a tool to create apps in classes. The apps are made from machines and tested once it's created. This app is serving a purpose, so we could build and code. And if anyone and you can download your own app on Android phones. Coach Anthony will be sharing his screen to show how to.
Wonderful. Nice sharing. Genesis, would you like to add something more?
Yes. As you can see on Coach Anthony's screen, the first app is created using a telephone object. That is connected to a button. We have used the event when the button is clicked to trigger the block code to make the phone call. Here is how it works.
Nice job, Genesis. So now I'm going to turn on the camera. I'm going to stop sharing and let me show you how it works. One sec. Let me stop sharing. And now you can see me all right. So we have the app on my phone. So they showed you the internals and great job explaining. And this app is called Call Coach. So it's a simple app that you see which has got a button. And at the moment, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just press this button. And there you go. I got a little phone here, a second phone here. And pretty soon you you see? So, I mean, these children have made this app. And this.
And he has received the phone call.
There you go. Received the phone call too. Excellent. So that's a beautiful story in itself, where they are able to show a very useful feature in which they can make a call. With just one click. It's not pressing a bunch of numbers. It's just with one click. Anything else you'll want to share, Jaden, as well as Genesis, about this course? Was it easy? Was it hard? How did you find it?
It was very hard.
It was very
and then easy at the same time.
Good. So there is some discipline involved in STEM courses. So, but these students have endured, and they have really shown their character by really working hard and producing. Thank you. Thank you so much. Bilal, are you on the call?
Yes, I would like to say
Wonderful.
something.
So I'm going to talk through, and I'll help you with this also. So the next app was a difficult app. It was called the phone app. Okay, I'm going to show the screen, and you can talk through it a little bit, and then afterwards we're going to show this. Just bear with me. Yeah, there. Go ahead. Just share something about this app in your own words.
The next app is the piano app, with which you can play the piano on your phone. In order to make this app, you need to have note files for each sound loaded on your phone. Once this is done, you need to have a key corresponding to each note on the app screen. In order to program this app, you need to write the button to musical note, and when each key is pressed, the sound is played. As you can see, the app will be musical delight. If you are bored and don't have an expensive piano near you to practice, you can still use it. You can still use by practicing playing the piano on your phone.
Nice job. Excellent, excellent demonstration. So now I'm going to stop sharing the screen and then show you. One second, stop sharing the screen. Excellent, excellent explanation on this. Let me know if you can see my screen. One sec, let me know if you can see my screen. Can you see my screen all right? Yep, okay, good. So now you can see. Can you hear it okay? Awesome, awesome. Yep, so that was in a nutshell what we did. And thanks to the students for their discipline, for their tenacity, and they were able to really to stay on course and do some wonderful learning. So yeah, so appreciate the opportunity to really coach them on this journey, and They really did something where students way above their age group and grade they really do. So good job. Thank you.
Great job, developers. Up next, we have Shania with cosmetology.
Hello, everybody. So I've been with iRace since I believe January of this year, but I started a little bit back, but I officially started with an after school program in January. And it's been a beautiful experience. I love working with the children, and it's not just me teaching skincare and makeup, it's talking to them, getting to know them, having them love themselves, because makeup is not about covering yourself, it's about enhancing your natural beauty. So I'm going to talk about some skincare tips that I use when I'm doing my makeup, because you don't want to put makeup on a bumpy skin, because it doesn't really look as natural. I would recommend constantly washing your face when you wake up and before you go to bed, because when you're going to sleep, there's dirt piling on your face from like air particles and stuff like that. You don't want your pores to be clogged. Drinking water and eating the right things. I'm actually doing that more often because my family started a garden in the backyard, so I'm kind of transferring over to being vegan and stuff like that. Also, when you're moisturizing your face and lotioning, not lotioning, but like cleaning your face, you want to always go in an upward motion so that you're not bringing your skin down, because gravity is doing that on a constant basis. Why would you want to help it? You know, you want to stay young, looking young and stuff like that. So today I'm going to be doing one eye. Yes, I would. Thank you. Based on the time that I have, I'm going to be doing one eye of a look that I've been in love with because of the color and how they pop. I'm going to give you guys some tips of those who do makeup. So we're using this palette called Color Fusion, and I'm going to be going in with the purple. And today's color look is something that I gave my sister when she was taking her prom pictures, and it was beautiful, and I've been obsessed with it since. So I'm going to go on the outer corner, and I'm lightly brushing inward because I'm just giving myself a background. You want the color to pop, but you don't want it to be too much, so you're just brushing lightly. And you're going over into the crease, but you don't see it that much as out here. You want it to pop out here more because that's where it's going to be shown the most. After I do that, I'm going to go in. There's this trick that I've learned and taught myself. A lot of people don't know of it, but I take my under eye corrector because it's a very light color and you just want the color to pop, and I put it over my eyelid and I look up. You see how it marks? So I fill it in a little bit, and then I'm going to take my makeup brush that already had the product on it, and I'm dabbing it in to spread out. You want to clean up that crease a little bit. This is usually what some people use a spoon, some people use their fingers. Everybody has their own technique, but this is what's been helping me so far. So I'm spreading it out, and when I get towards the end, because I don't want it to be too much, I dab it to blend with the purple that's already there. Now that I have the cut crease there, it's not the best, but you know, it's there. This is probably the fastest I've ever done this. I'm gonna go back in with the dark purple, and I'm gonna use it from this palette. This is Take Me Back to Brazil. I love the colors. And I'm gonna go and I'm gonna blend now that concealer and move inward. You always start from the outer end to go in because you want to be able to blend the color as well. So now I'm blending this with this, and you can see it's going. And then I'm gonna go in with this very vibrant pink right here. It's a mess because I use it a lot. Pink is a really nice color to make your eyelids pop. And I'm just gonna place it there. You know, I'm not spreading yet. I'm just placing it so that the color sticks to the product. And this is just to place the color. You always have to have a transition color. So I'm gonna show you guys that soon. So after that, this is gonna be my transition color. And I'm making the colors blend. I'm bringing it this way so that the pink and the purple are now blending. but you're not going too hard. You're not adding too much colors. The colors are still there. They're just blending. They're hugging each other. And then I'm going to take this brush and go in with this light pink because it's beautiful. And I'm going to go from the inner and make my way out. Usually when I do my makeup, I do my eyebrows, my eyes, and then my face because as you can see, there's fallout, but we're going to clean that up. And now that the light pink has met the vibrant darker pink, I'm going to go back over with the vibrant pink and let the colors hug. You can always use your fingers. Always make sure you have a clean hand because you don't want to touch your face when it's dirty with dirty hands. It's going to put dirt in your pores and you don't need that. I have already put primer. I've already put powder on my face to make sure that I'm protected because nobody wants bumpy skins afterwards. Makeup usually does clog your pores, but if you know how to clean it right, you'll be set. And now I'm just taking this brush and making sure the colors blend with each other. And I'm taking another different brush, going in with the same purple I started off with to clean up my crease. And I'm just swiping over. You see, you don't see too much. Remember, I'm only doing one eye today. I might finish this look later on because I really like it. And then I'm going to go in with my eyeliner. This is usually the hardest part with when people say. And I'm going to start here and make my way in and just dab. You see the line? Now I'm gonna go across. The key is to not poke yourself in the eye because it's the easiest thing to do. But you don't want to have black eyes, especially with liquid liner. So now I'm just going across slowly, trying to take my time. Yes, this is a cat wing. And there we are. Now to clean that up, because you always want it to be sharp as if you could cut somebody with it. I'm taking my foundation, going to the end, and just swiping up. See? And there you go. And now to finish off this look, because it's a really eye-popping look, I took white eyeliner, pulled down my eye, and just go in lightly. This is better to do with crayon because liquid is easier to get in your eye. You just want to pop your waterline. There we go. And then I'm gonna take my mascara and just lightly go over it because I'm not putting no lashes on today. And you could finish there. I like to usually be a little extra, and I'll probably go in with my white pigment color that just spilled in my hand, this, and I'll take my brush and just lightly go on the inner corner and brush it, just a little, to make it pop. You can connect it to here and up here. And you're done. Thank you for watching, everybody. I really love doing makeup. It's helped me boost my self-esteem, but also realize that my natural beauty is underneath, you know? You want to love yourself before anybody else does. So thank you and enjoy the rest of the show.
Wow, Shania. I just wanted to jump in really quickly. That was absolutely beautiful. And I love your skin color. It's in your skin, period. It's really pretty. Can you tell us like what products you use to help keep your skin looking like so glowy and so beautiful? I know you're young, but also so youthful. Like, what do you use and what kind of advice can you give to maybe girls of color that are watching and that just watched this wonderful tutorial that you gave us?
So to wash my skin, my mom was doing Mary Kay. So at first I was using Clear Proof, and it was helping after a while, but your skin gets used to things. So after the Clear Proof wasn't really working for me, my mom had bought this product called Clarity from Melaleuca, and honestly, it's like the dark spots started to disappear. My skin started to feel smoother. And I was like, this really helps. So I started washing my face when I wake up, before I go to bed. Every time after I take off my makeup, I wash my face and then I do a mask to detox anything that's left over. I also use black soap when I don't feel like using the Clarity. I would put black soap with a little bit of peroxide just to loosen it up, and I let it sit in it. And when I wash my face with it, it's now killing the bacteria and it's cleansing my face. And you'll see the refreshing look. It's beautiful. And I'll do that with since the black soap is strong and it's natural, I would do that probably like every other day. And it helps. But also drinking water. You can clean your face every day, but if you don't drink water, what are you really doing? Drink water, eat fruits, eat vegetables. I really got to thank my family, because if I did not start eating as much vegetables and we didn't grow our garden and we're kind of transferring over to vegan, I would not be where I am right now. I'm also like helping my skin because I do have eczema. For the girls out there who want to do makeup, make sure you love yourself before you even touch it, because I was doing it to hide what I thought was not beautiful. And then I realized, I'm like, but I am beautiful. How would I even be able to project this if I wasn't? And so you slowly start to love yourself. You slowly start to see beyond what your reflection shows. Like if I look in the mirror, I can see myself, but I also see beneath what everybody else sees. And I love being able to look at that. And I want to be able to help other girls see that, because there's a lot of areas in your life where you feel like you're not beautiful or nobody loves you. That's not the case. Your family loves you. I love you. I'm here if anybody wants to talk. Self-esteem is a strong thing, but you can always overcome it. And what people say doesn't really matter. It's what you think. And I've literally taught myself that, and my parents have boosted me throughout the years. So yeah. And with natural hair, girl, do it. Just do it. Let it go.
Thank you so much, Shania. That was absolutely amazing. Thank you for
You're
that
welcome.
Thank you,
encouraging
Shania.
word. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Those are very encouraging words. We know that our kids, especially our young girls of color, deal with low self-esteem a lot. It is statistically proven, that girls of color are, they don't always feel so good about how they look. And so although Shania, our cosmetology instructor, showed us some tips on using makeup, she also gave us some words of encouragement and wisdom on the fact that makeup does not make you beautiful. It's enhancing your beauty, but it's really what counts is what's under that, and that's you. And so just knowing that you are absolutely wonderful and beautiful the way you are. But if you have questions for Shania and you're on the Zoom, you can put it in the Q&A. And if you have questions and you're on Facebook, you can put it in the comment section. So at this time, we're actually going to be transitioning to a short intermission for 3 minutes. So we're not going to go anywhere, but we'll have a 3-minute intermission. We want you to stay right there. You can network in the chat box, or if you want to say words of encouragement to the students during this time, feel free to do so. It looks like someone's asking for your Insta. Shania, if you want to put it in the chat box, you could do that. But thank you so much for joining us. And we're just going for a short 3-minute intermission. We'll be back in 3 minutes promptly.
Hi, everybody. It's me again. You probably are already sick of hearing me, but I've come back once again to ask you all to please give to iRaise. You've seen just how smart, just how talented, and just how inspirational all of our instructors and our kids are through STEM and through makeup, dance, and art. And I'd ask that you please text 2020 iRaise to 71777 to please give whatever you can to the organization so we can continue providing these amazing programs. But while I'm here, I'd just like to reintroduce one of our wonderful hosts for today, just in case you just got here and missed the introduction at the beginning. So the wonderful woman whose voice you've been hearing introducing all of the acts is named Andrea Welch. She's a customer experience manager for Macy's Bay Plaza and the manager in charge of community outreach. She's been with Macy's for 10 years and grew up in the Bronx, Mount Vernon area. She studied performance arts and fashion in high school and college, and her passion is giving back to the community and mentoring young children. So please welcome back Andrea and the entire Macy's team to introduce the next act.
Hello, everyone. Andrea had to step away. This is Tiffany. So let's just jump right back into our great program. We have a few guest speakers who would like to give thanks and words of encouragement. Oh, nope, sorry. Next, we have our violin soloist by Sharon Mitra.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for inviting me to play today. So I'm not really, I haven't been participating in the summer programs all that much. I'm a virtual tutor with iRaise, and I've been working with them for around 3 months, so since May. So mainly what I do is I teach a student in New York in math, but it also happens that I'm a violinist, so I decided to come over here and play some violin. So there's been a lot of great things happening, so I'm excited to keep the trend going. The piece I'll be playing is Syncopation by Fritz Kreisler. And just for a little bit of background, syncopation is when you emphasize on an offbeat, so not on the common 1, 2, 3, 4 beats, but rather on a beat that you wouldn't rather expect it to be. So that's why Fritz Kreisler decided to name this piece, because it has a lot of emphasis on offbeats.
was beautiful. Oh my gosh.
That was amazing.
Thank you so much for that wonderful selection. At this time, I just wanted to stop and acknowledge one of our New York City Council member, Andy King, who is on the line right now. He is an amazing trailblazer. I actually had the privilege of marching in the sweat, in the hot, in the heat yesterday with him at in DC for the commitment march that was put on by the National Action Network. We had a wonderful time out there yesterday. And he is our New York City Council member in District 12 in the Bronx, New York. He has been spearheading a lot of initiatives with our youth and in our community. And we're so grateful to have him a part of our showcase this afternoon. I do want to invite him to say a few words. I don't know if you want to go on at the next act, council member, or if you're ready to say something now.
Well, I was taught if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. So I'll just take a minute because the young man who just finished playing the violin was excellent. And I say thank you and kudos to him, but thank you and kudos to all you young people who are participating in the music, in the arts, and more importantly, in your own development, because that's where it lies, that's where it stands, and that's how tomorrow looks when you're engaged in today. Excuse me for my tardiness. I just literally returned back from the African American Civil War Museum, and how profound when I watched the young people, the children of the moment in the 17 and 1800s, and teenagers, fighting and going out to war for freedom, for us to be able to play the violin, play the piano, to play the flute, to play the clarinet, all the things that allows us to give messaging and our legacy and our history. So all of you young people who are on today with your talents, you are starting a new legacy for yourself and your families. More importantly, you're etching your name in the history of our Remember this, and I end with this: your perseverance lies in the resiliency of your past. People pay attention, people participate. Your Councilmember Andy King. God bless. Thank you, I raise.
Thank you so much, Councilmember King, for your sponsorship, for your kind words, and just for showing up here again. You've been so amazing in all of your support for iRaise, for children of color, and just know that teenagers and children like myself look up to you so much when you come on and just tell us what we are doing is impactful, and thank you so much.
May the good Lord continue to watch over all of you.
So up next, let's be entertained by the musical theater group.
Hello, my name is Logan Schlitt, and I am one of the co-facilitators for the musical theater group of iRaise. I started with iRaise back in June, so just for this summer, and I've truly enjoyed the experience. I started out helping with the music production class, and now I get to co-facilitate a musical theater class, which has been truly amazing. Yes, and my co-facilitator, Anushka, will now introduce herself.
Hi everyone, I'm Anushka Khatri. I'm Logan's co-facilitator. I started with iRaise a little later, about a month and a half ago. It's been such an amazing experience, and working with the kids has been so fun because they're all just really great kids. I'm actually from California, so it's been really nice meeting them in New York and meeting Logan, who's also on the East Coast. So it's been really great.
Yes, and I'm from Pennsylvania, so it's nice that we're all from different areas and meeting new people. And so I just wanted to say a bit about the musical theater class. So over this course, we have focused on the main 3 elements of musical theater, acting, singing, and dancing. And you will see a little performance of each of those today. So we are going to start out with our singing piece, and we will be singing Can You Feel the Love Tonight from The Lion King. And one of the main themes for all of our pieces, it's from a Disney movie that has been turned into a musical. And the students have truly enjoyed getting to make their own character choices with the acting, singing and dancing. So we will be singing Can You Feel the Love Tonight? And it doesn't go based off parts because we wanted to give everyone their own solo sections. So they'll just be singing different sections. So is everyone ready? Can I get a thumbs up? Bilal, and the performers are Bilal Ali, Xavier Borges, and Genesis Moore. Genesis,
Wait. Just remember to turn it down last time because we did that in rehearsal.
Oh yes, let's. If possible, could we turn down the music a bit so we can hear their voices? Thank you. Okay. You can start the music whenever.
I can see what's happening, and they don't have a clue. They fall in love, and here's the bottom line. Our trio's down to 2. The sweet cares of twilight. There's magic everywhere. And with all this romantic atmosphere, there's disaster in the air.
Can you feel the love tonight? The peace the evening brings. The world runs in perfect harmony with all its living things. So many things to tell her, but how to make her see the truth about my past. Impossible to turn away from me. Holding back, he's hiding. But what I can decide, why won't he be the king I know he is, the king that's inside? Can you feel the love tonight? The peace the evening brings, the world for once in perfect harmony. All its living things. Can you feel the love tonight? You needn't look too far. Stealing through the night's uncertainties, love is where we are.
And if he falls in love tonight, it can be assumed his carefree days with us are history. In short, our pal is doomed.
Amazing job, guys. You want to take a bow?
That was so great. So next, they're going to be performing a scene from The Lion King. So whenever they're ready, they can start.
We'll give them a second to stand up and switch to their scripts. There's a lot of transitions in between here. One thing about musical theater we have learned is that quick changes and ready to improv on the spot. So there. When you guys are ready, can we get a thumbs up?
Can you give us a countdown?
Oh yeah.
Is Xavier ready too?
There's Genesis, yes. Xavier's good, okay.
Okay.
The countdown.
3, 2, 1,
Action.
Yeah. Get out, get out, get out of here.
I love this bowling for buzzards. Uh-oh, hey Timon, you better come look at this. I think it's still alive.
Alrighty, what do we have here? Yes, it's alive. Don't move it, move it.
Ah, Timon, look at him. He's so cute and all. Can we keep him?
Are you, Puma, are you nuts? You're talking about a lion. Lions eat guys like us.
But he's so little.
It's gonna get bigger.
Maybe he'll be on our side.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Hey, I got it. What if he's on our side? You know, having a lion already around might not be such a bad idea. Oh, you okay, kid?
I guess so.
Hey, where are you going?
Nowhere.
Gee, he looks blue. He looks blue.
I'd say brown and gold.
No, I mean he's depressed.
So what you eating?
Nothing. He's on the top of the food chain. So, where are you from?
Doesn't matter. I can't go back.
You're out. That's great. So are we.
What you do, kid?
Something terrible. I don't want to talk about it.
Anything we can do?
Unless you can change the past.
Yeah. No, in times like this, my buddy Timon here says you gotta put your behind in your past.
No. It's you gotta put your past behind you. Look, kid, bad things happen and you can't do nothing about it, right?
Right.
Wrong. When the world turns its back on you, you turn the back on the world. Repeat after me. Hakuna Matata. Too cute.
Hakuna Matata. It means no worries.
Great job, guys. You want to take a bow together? Okay, and the final piece that our musical theater class will be doing is a dance to A Friend Like Me from Aladdin. So at the beginning, we talked about one thing about dance is you want to stand out on the stage, and how can you do that is make your own character choices. So they all decided on a costume that represents themselves. So, or a theme they chose. So for example, Anushka and I, we just chose our favorite colors because we really enjoy green and blue. So we just put those on in an outfit that we feel happy and confident in. And as you can see, Genesis has her amazing sparkling jacket. And I think Xavier, let's see, what does Bilal have on? Bilal, do you want to show your outfit?
I have a hat with a jacket with a green shirt and with a gown on. So that's the theme.
Nice. So Bilal has some yes. So Bilal is a swaggy genie, and let's see. Oh, Xavier, are you a Ninja Turtle or? I think yes. Okay, we love it. So if everyone just wants to get up, and we'll go into the dance now. And just the music turned up for this one, so everyone can hear it. We're ready? Yes. Is the music coming on or should I play it? We'll just give it a second. Okay. Is anyone else hearing it come on? Or I don't know if it's just my sound.
I don't hear the music either.
What? Either. I have it on my phone right here, so would it be all right if I play it right now? That works with everyone?
Yep, I think that works, Logan.
Okay, sounds good. I'll play it. Sorry, there is an ad before, so I'm gonna have to play through it. We'll just listen to the ad. Okay, everyone to your spots.
Here I go. Woo! Back up. Uh-oh. Watch out. You know, wow me up. Not to show you what I'm working with. But Alibaba, he had them 40 feet. Shahrazad, he had 1,000 tails. But master, you're in luck because up your sleeve, you got a brand of magic never fails. You got some power in your corner now, heavy ammunition in your camp. You got some punch, pizzazz, and how all you gotta do is rub that lamp, but then I'll say, Mr. What's your name? Whatever, what will your pleasure be? Let me take your order, I'll jot it down. You ain't never had a friend like me. Life is your restaurant, and I'm your maitre d'. Now listen to me, whatever it is you want. You ain't never had a friend like me. We pride ourselves on service. You the boss, the king of the shop. Say what you wish, it's yours to dish. How about a little more vodka? Have some of column A, try all of column B. I'm in the mood to help you. You ain't never had a friend like me. It's the big one. Watch out. It's the big one. Do your friends do this? Do your friends do that? Do your friends do this? How do they know how? Where your friends go? Of the land, I can sing rap dance if you give me a chance. Don't sit there buggy-eyed. I'm here to answer all your midday prayers. Got my phone, beat it, certified. Got a genie for your shards affairs. I got a powerful alert to help you out. So what you wish? I really want to know. You got a list that's 3 miles long, no doubt. All you gotta do is rub like so. Mr. Aloud, yes, 1 wish or 2 or 3. Well, I'm on the job, you big nigga Bob. You ain't never had a friend, never had a friend. You ain't never had a friend, never had a friend. You ain't never had a friend like. You ain't never had a friend like this.
Everyone take a bow.
So that was our performance. I just wanted to say, working with this group has been so amazing, and I'm so glad for the opportunity that iRaise has given me to work with them. It's just been really great.
Yes, and it's been amazing getting to know all of you. And hopefully our class will get to come again next summer because I know Anushka and I are starting school. So we're really excited, and thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Great job, guys. Up next, we have visual arts.
Hello, I'm Ms. Jessica Sanchez, and we have taught team art and youth art, and we have a couple of presenters today. We have Hillary, Xavier, Bala, and also Janae. And it was an amazing summer. We got to do sketches and defining principles and different lines. And I'll go ahead and I'll hand it over to Hillary. This is her beautiful drawing.
Hi, my name is Hillary. I hope everyone's having a good day, and the performances are very good. And this is my drawing. So I did a rose, and I had like a nice little kind of script there, and um, it wasn't exactly that hard, but it was very cool to do shading, and it was challenging. That's kind of why I chose it. So if you can read it, it says love to play, and it shows a very small picture of a controller, which I like to play video games a lot, so that's what I like to do. And I try to make the rose look really realistic as much as possible. And with all of the shading, it was really cool to do it. Thank you.
Awesome. You did an amazing job. So, Bala, you could go ahead and you could present your painting.
Thank. Let me get my painting. So my painting was, I was inspired. I basically tried to recreate or try to add my own little flair. So it was supposed to be an inspiration for the Starry Night, as you can see. So the Starry Night, and we were supposed to add our own little personal touch if we wanted to. So my little personal touch, and it's not really on the actual painting. So my little personal touch was the black bars, and I like how the houses came out and the tree and how everything, it looks pretty accurate to the actual.
Yes, you did a fantastic job. I
That's
love,
long.
yeah, I love the detail you
Who
added.
other paint?
Xavier, you could go ahead.
Hello, my name is Xavier Borges, and this is my abstract painting inspired by the French painter Robert Delaunay, titled Rhythm Joy of Life from 1930. I was inspired to create this painting because I used a bold, bright colors in the painting. My own spin on it was glossy paint.
Awesome. I definitely see the
It was
shine.
It
I
looks
definitely see the
amazing.
personal touches. Well, now we have finally Jenna. She will go ahead.
My name is Janae, and I made this sunset.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
I love how you blended all those colors together. Definitely came out fantastic.
Thank you.
So that's a wrap up of everyone. Everybody did such a wonderful job. And we have London if she wanted to say a couple of words as well.
Yeah, thank you so much. I really loved teaching this class. All the children were so talented. And a special thanks to Bilal and Xavier and everyone else who presented. You guys did an amazing job, and I know you put a lot of work into your artwork. And I'm just so impressed with all of you. And I hope you continue in the fall. And if not, I hope you have an amazing school year. So thank you for making my day every time we had class. And thank you to Ms. Sanchez for always just being the best.
Oh, no problem. You're the best too. I love all the students, and it was just such an amazing summer. I actually saw somebody said that they didn't get to see Janae's painting. If you want to go ahead and you could show that again. Yes.
Can you see it?
Yeah, I could see it. It's kind of, yeah. Awesome.
There you go.
She wasn't spotlighted, so I
Oh,
wasn't
okay.
able to see hers. I was just, I had to go to her name.
Okay.
Okay.
Everybody did such a fantastic job.
All right, good job, everyone. Yay.
Yes, lovely paintings and drawings and sketches.
Thank you so much, Miss Jessica, Miss London. You both are absolutely amazing. We truly appreciate all your hard work. It shows through your students. So thank you so much for that presentation. We're going to move on. Actually, I'm going to introduce Caitlin at this time, and she's going to introduce a representative from one of our other council member offices today.
Yes, we have been so lucky to have a representative from Council Member Robert Corneghi's office. She's the Director of Arts and Culture for him. Let's please give a big round of applause to Dorcia Kelly, who's going to speak for us today.
Hi, this is Dorcia from Corneghi's office. I just want to let you know that I really support this. We really support this program. The kids did such an amazing job. They should really sell those paintings. They were really amazing, but we really take heed and we support all art programs that's targeting kids and the educational. So if you need anything, you know, we're always here for you, and just keep doing the good work. We are really proud of what your organization has done. Have a great day.
Thank you so much, Georgia, for that. Thank you for joining us, and please send Councilmember Cornegie our regards, as well as Mr. Francis, and let him know that our thoughts are with him as well. So at this time, we're going to move on to our next act. Tiffany, I'll give it back to you.
Okay. Up next, we have the Project Inspire.
Yeah, it looks like Project Inspire may not be on the line, so I can speak for them for a quick minute. Project Inspire is actually a small nonprofit organization that iRaise has decided to partner with, a group of phenomenal high school students that have come together and partnered with iRaise, providing online tutoring and mentoring services to our young people, as well as teaching our kids literacy and creative writing. And so they weren't able to make it, but the founder and director of it is Helen Chen. She's a college student that has been doing phenomenal work with the organization, who is partnering with us. We just want to say thank you, Project Inspire, for your hard work and for providing us with volunteers to continue investing in our kids. I don't know if there's any Project Inspire students on the line, but I know I've heard amazing things about the tutors who have been so dedicated to making sure our kids have what they need to make it through remote learning. So thank you, Project Inspire. We'll move on to the next act. Tiffany, if you would like to introduce.
Yes, so up next we do have Black History Reimage from Robert Bailey.
Hi, this summer I was honored to be able to teach the Black History Reimagined class at the high school level, the middle school level, and the elementary school level. So, you know, of course, Black history is always a very, very important subject, but particularly now, given all the protests against police violence that are ongoing, this is a very important subject. So it was very interesting to see how the students that I was able to teach were engaging with the subject, and I certainly learned a lot from them. I had an elementary school student who wanted to explore Black history through sports history, a middle school student who was interested in exploring Black history through poetry, and a high school student who wanted to learn more about the complicated legacies of Thomas Jefferson and Abraham Lincoln. So those interests led to a lot of really rich and interesting and hopefully ongoing discussions about historical topics. So I'd like to thank iRaise very much for giving me this opportunity, and I look forward to finding ways to keep this up in the future.
Thank you so much, Mr. Bailey. It's been such a pleasure having you teaching our kids, and we're so excited that you were able to join us this summer and invest in our kids and teach them history, right? Teach them our Black history that we know is so needed. We know that we can't depend only on the school system to teach our kids Black history, but we have to be able to teach it to them the right way and from an empowerment perspective. So Mr. Bailey has been working with our kids, teaching them from civil rights to the slave trade to the Cotton Club to the Harlem Renaissance and all the different wonderful things that sometimes our school does not always teach us and sometimes leaves out. So we thank you, Mr. Bailey, for all your hard work that you've been pouring into our students. So we're wrapping up our program. We just have about 2 more things left. So I'm asking all of you if you can stay on, that would be super amazing. Right now, I'm actually going to introduce one of my students, Carissa Lomax, who we are awarding with the Youth Entrepreneur Scholarship this year. This year, we were able to provide one scholarship to one of our outstanding students who was a part of the entrepreneurship class that I taught last semester in the spring. And in this class, there was a group of teenagers who were either interested in starting their business or they were current entrepreneurs. And in this class, our kids learned how to start a business. They learned how to market their business. They learned how to develop a business plan, a startup budget, and all the different facets of running and operating their business as teenagers. We know that entrepreneurship is so important. Creating wealth for our kids is super important, creating generational wealth and teaching our kids how to be business owners and entrepreneurs is what's going to help them set them up for success in other areas of their lives. So we're so excited to announce Carissa. She is being, can we put it on the screen? It's just the virtual check, you know, if you could just sort of picture her holding one of the big checks, but we're online, so obviously we couldn't have that. But this is to Carissa Lomax, and thank you so much, Mr. and Mrs. Lomax, who's on the line right now, for all your support. I want to say that Carissa Lomax is an outstanding young lady. She runs her own business, and she'll talk for a few moments about that. She runs her own business as a teenager. She has showed up to every class on time, never late. In fact, Carissa showed up before I did. I always knew when it was time to start class because I'd see her waiting in the waiting room. So I'm like, okay, let me get in there. Carissa was always very engaged during every lesson. She did an outstanding job when she presented her business plan, which was quite a lot. It was a few pages long and it was very detailed, very robust. Her business concept and idea is very innovative, and she'll talk about that. But she's done such an amazing job, and we have to take the time out and tell our kids that they're doing a great job. We have to take the time out and encourage our young people when they're on the right path and even when they're not, but especially when they are. And I want to say, Carissa, that I'm so proud of you for the work that you're doing, for the young people that you will be impacting. You are a role model and you are a leader. And it is with great honor that I present this scholarship to you on behalf of I Raise Girls and Boys International Corporation. And at this time, I would like to give you a few moments to say a few words.
Hi, my name is Carissa Lomax. I'm 15 years old. I live in Queens, New York, and I started my business called Slime by Rissa 3 years ago. I think that was like 2016, about then. And my slime business is based off of different types of scents, colors, forms, basically for kids. It's not just for kids, but it's all around. It's all ages because the benefits of my product, which is slime, it can be relaxing. It could be fun to children, even adults, and it could probably bring unity within your family by using the product. So I'm extremely grateful for this opportunity. I thank Ms. Moore for everything she has taught me, because when I was doing my business 3 years ago, I had no clue what I was doing basically, but I just saw that slime was popular then, so I decided to take on the task. So then I started selling slime. I got all the inventory I needed. I started selling slime in my school. And then people was asking me every day if I had any more. So I was like, I could make this into a business to actually make money for myself. So then that's when I put my slime on Etsy.com, and I started getting orders. And I thought that just being an entrepreneur is like very important, um, especially for the age that I'm in right now. So I'm glad that I could be an encouragement to other kids to build their own business. And one thing my coach always she taught me, if it's meant to be, it is for me. And I do stand by that every day because I truly do think entrepreneurship is for me because I never saw myself working for somebody else. So I know in the future that I will be my own CEO and I will bring my business to wherever I want it to be. So thank you so much, Ms. Moore and the IRA's organization. I really do appreciate this scholarship, and there's so much I gained from Ms. Moore, and I really do appreciate it. And I do appreciate being here for a second time. This art show, all the art and the dances were amazing. And just thank you for this opportunity.
I almost cried, Carissa. You're super amazing. Thank you, Carissa, so much. Stay in touch, stay connected with us. We'll be doing some more segments of entrepreneurship in the fall for those of you that are interested in registering your kids and learning more about how to start a business. I will be teaching, it won't be a full semester. Unfortunately, I have so many things I'm juggling, but I will be teaching it in workshop styles. So stay tuned. If you get the emails or you're interested, all the classes are free and available to you. For the entrepreneur class, this class or workshops are normally for ages 16, excuse me, to 21 years old. So if you have a teenager that you think can benefit from our workshops or from our class, we do invite you to register. So we're wrapping up, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for staying with us throughout the entire show. We've had some amazing acts today. We've had kids showing us their Lego presentations. We've had kids showing coding apps. We've had kids doing visual arts and musical theater and so much other things earlier. And so we just want to say thank you. I want to thank each and every facilitator on the line. I want to thank you for the time that you have spent investing in our kids. It is not in vain, and we appreciate it. Our kids appreciate it. I think that you've heard it throughout this showcase, and I'm sure they've told you so many times. But we just want to say thank you to all our facilitators and for your support that you have shown throughout the summer. And for those of you that were with us before this, it's been a very tough time, and we could not have done it without you. I am going to tell you that we could not have done it without you. We appreciate every single one of you. And we hope that you continue with us. For those of you that do need to move on, we understand that and still thank you for the time that you've invested. At this time, I am going to turn it over to our executive director, Ms. Stewart, and she is going to introduce our program specialist, where we'll be actually acknowledging our students with some certificates from the Manhattan Borough President. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Letitia Stewart, and I am the executive director here at iRaise. I can't even begin to tell you how much I've enjoyed the show, and so proud of everybody. All of that hard work, we can definitely see where it's coming out in all of the performances. So I want to go ahead and introduce our wonderful program director for our mentoring department, who's worked so closely with all of these young people and the facilitators and done a great job working with them. So Ms. Catherine Campbell.
Hi, everyone. My name is Catherine Campbell. I am the program specialist here with iRaise Girls and Boys International. And I work closely with a lot of the parents and a lot of the children. And I want to say you guys did a phenomenal job, like an amazing job. I connect with these children at so many different levels. So if you saw me with my annoying little phrases in the chat box, I do apologize. I just know where these children came from when they first got into the program. And I see such a huge impact on these children's life. And I see what the facilitators, the mentors, and the tutors, and everyone else who's been working with these children, I see the change and I see the impact that you guys made. So as I celebrate them and as I acknowledge each and every one of them, all the volunteers, all the children, and all the staff, I just want to say that you guys are phenomenal. You guys are amazing. You guys did so incredible. I am super proud of y'all. I am super proud to have been able to put this program together with our executive director, and I see the impact that you have made, and we don't take it for granted. We don't take it lightly. So thank you so much. Are we going to do some of the slides so that there we go? So certificate of appreciation. We would like to present Bala Ali in recognition of IRA's in recognition of your participation in the IRA's Virtual Summer Camp program. We would like to award you with the certificate, Bala. You did amazing with your dance moves, with your acting, down to your art, down to your Legos for Champions. You did amazing, Bala, and you really deserve the certificate.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We would like to go ahead and award Levy Blair in recognition of your participation in the IRA's Virtual Summer Camp program. On this day, we would like to award you with this certificate. This certificate is also presented from the borough of Manhattan, the president of the borough of Manhattan. So the president of the borough of Manhattan is actually awarding you with the certificate in recognition of you completing and you participating in the summer program. You enjoy your certificate. You deserve it. You worked really hard. Congratulations, Levy. Xavier, what a phenomenal student. We would like to present this award to you from the president of the borough of Manhattan. Congratulations, Xavier. You deserve this. You participated in the summer camp program. Not only that, but you are a participant of the mentor department. So congratulations, Xavier. You deserve this award.
Yay! Thank you.
Yay, Xavier. You deserve it. You go, boy. And we would like to give this award from the president of the borough of Manhattan to Genesis Broom. Miss Genesis Brooms, you are amazing. You are a talented individual. She also participates in our mentor program as well as our summer camp program. And everyone who knows someone knows Genesis. So congratulations, Genesis. You deserve it.
Congratulations.
Thank you. You're welcome, Genesis. We would like to get the certificate of appreciation for Wilson Chung. This certificate is from the president of the borough of Manhattan. Congratulations, Wilson. You worked so hard, especially with your Legos. I see that you made a huge impact. You actually taught the instructor, the facilitator of the program, how to build together as a community. So congratulations, Wilson. You deserve this award. Great job, Wilson, and great job with
Yay!
Congratulations, Wilson. We would like to give the certificate of appreciation to Lalani Davis. Lalani, thank you for participating in the summer program. We would like to award this to you from the president of the borough of Manhattan. Congratulations, Lalani.
Mrs. Campbell, we can't hear you.
OMG.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
You can hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. We want to give the certificate of appreciation to Camille. Congratulations, Camille. Camille is actually in our Teen Lounge program too. So this certificate is from the president of the Borough of Manhattan. Congratulations, Camille, and thank you for participating in our summer camp program. We would like to give the certificate of appreciation to Jaden Coe. Again, the certificate is from the president of the Borough of Manhattan. Jaden, you did a phenomenal job. Thank you for participating.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Great job, Jaden.
Congratulations.
We would like to give the certificate of appreciation to Madison Langford. This is from the president of the Borough of Manhattan. Madison, we all love you, Madison. You're a trailblazer. Congratulations. Thank you for participating in the summer camp program. And just thank you for being unapologetically you, Madison.
Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you.
You're welcome. Amy Reeser, we would like to present this award to you from the president of the Borough of Manhattan. Congratulations, Amy. You deserve the certificate. Thank you so much for participating in the summer camp program. Congratulations. Alfredo Estrada, thank you so much for participating in the summer camp program. This award is for you from the president of the Borough of Manhattan. Congratulations, Alfredo. Alyssa Estrada, congratulations. Thank you for participating in the summer camp program. We award you today with the certificate. Ileana Terreras, thank you for participating in the summer camp program. This is your certificate of completion, and this is awarded from the president of the Borough of Manhattan. Congratulations. And many thanks to our wonderful sponsors. We would like to thank Macy's. Thank you, Macy's, so much for acknowledging iRaise as a charity to give back to. Thank you for your donations. We appreciate you. Thank you for coming online today and doing such an incredible job emceeing and hosting this event. We would like to thank Alicia Amfrey Samuels from the New York City Council. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for your words of encouragement. Thank you for being here. Andy King, we would love to thank you. Thank you so much, Andy King. You've been with iRaise from day one. We love you. Thank you for recognizing us, and thank you just for being so supportive. Thank you, Robert. I can't see Cornegie. Thank you, Robert Cornegie. I couldn't see your name. I'm sorry for that. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your words of encouragement. Thank you for being our sponsor. Thank you for partnering with us. We couldn't have done it without each and every one of you. We acknowledge you. We thank you on this day. And you guys are wonderful. You are incredible. Thank you for supporting us in every way possible.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Campbell. We would like to thank you, Mrs. Campbell, for your hard work, your incredible commitment to the organization and all that you do for our parents and for our kids and for those that are on the line that you've been supporting, our mentors and tutors and facilitators. We really do thank you for all that you pour in to the organization. We can't do this without you either. I also want to reiterate and thank the Manhattan Borough President, Gail Brewer, for supplying our certificates of appreciation to our students. This is a huge deal, and this is something that you can take with you, young people, and put in your portfolio. So thank you to the Manhattan Borough President. Thank you to our sponsors, New York City Council Member Andy King, New York City Council Member Robert Cornegie, New York City Councilwoman Alekis Avery Samuel, New York City Department of Youth and Community Development, New York City Department of Culture Affairs, Hispanic Federation, New York State Office of Children and Family Services, Bronx Council of the Arts, Macy's, and all of you that commit to the organization. Thank you so much. From myself as the CEO and founder of the organization, I thank you for all that you're pouring into the organization, and thank you all parents for supporting us. Thank you so much. And at this time, I am going to turn it over to Letitia Stewart, the Executive Director, to close.
So again, thank you so much to everybody. I just wanted to say there actually are more certificates, but it didn't show up in the slide. So if you didn't see your name, we did not forget you. You were not overlooked because you are important. So we definitely will make sure that you get your certificate. So just know that we did not forget about you. So I am going to close out the show with a poem by Mr. Langston Hughes called Dreams. It says, hold fast to dreams, for if dreams die, life is a broken winged bird that cannot fly. Hold fast to dreams, for when dreams go, life is a barren field frozen with snow. So this has definitely been a difficult year for all of us, but there are still dreams to be pursued. So children, adults, get out there and go fly. So performers, you were absolutely amazing today. We thank you so much. All of the instructors, we can see all of the work that you've been doing over the past couple of months with the children, and we really appreciate you. So thank you so much for your boldness to present. Thank you for joining us today. And we pray that each and every one of you stays safe, stays healthy, and that you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Take care, everyone.
Bye.
Goodbye, everybody. It was an honor.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Have a pleasure.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, people on this webinar.
Have a great time. You all did wonderful.
You all did wonderful. Thank you. Thank you especially. Thank you.